We've been doing fucking roleplay for like an hour, but we're finally live.
Look, goes live at the same time. I don't want to hear shit. But Musa, uh, 2 days in, your status of noble would kick in. You would you would have guards that arrive at your inn to escort you wherever you need to go.
Right, I'm gonna use sending on the rest of my siblings
All right.
and tell them the same thing I told the oldest one.
All right.
That should be all of them, I think.
Forget our parents.
Yeah, but if they get there, they're gonna tell our parents.
I guess.
Besides, it's
Uh,
only 2 days.
so, uh, I know you said you wanted to go look for, excuse me, a mansion, right?
Yes, amongst other things for that week.
All right. Give me an investigation roll.
Investigation.
You would find a handful of different upper tier uh, estates for sale. Uh, First one that you'd run into would be 80,000, though it's a bit run down. It's another one for 120,000, and then one for 200,000.
What would 200,000 be in gold be in, what is it, platinum?
That'd be 20,000 platinum.
And in which layer is this one?
Uh, the third layer.
It's the third layer. Where did Horus said she wanted the family to be? I think it was the second layer. Is the third layer the inner one?
Yes, it is.
Is
It is.
that the safest one?
It is absolutely the safest one. It is the home to pretty much all of the nobles and generally the richest, most protected area in all of Framework.
Okay. I shall. And how much money was in the bank again?
So after your after your nobility, you'd have 95,000 gold.
95,000 per year.
Yes. So it's 100,000 per year that you guys got, but
Had to
nobility is
pay
5,000 a
5,000.
year.
Got it. I don't have enough.
Down payment.
Yes, can I make a down payment? Thank you for
Which one?
reminding me. For the what you said,
So
200,000 gold one, right?
yeah, there's an 80,000, 120,000, and then there's one for 200,000.
Yes. I want to put a down payment for the 200,000 one.
Would you like to look at the 200,000 one?
Yeah,
All right.
I would.
So effectively, the 200,000 gold is basically a sitting fortress. Uh, it is it is massive on a huge acre of land. Uh, like almost obnoxiously large amount of land. But it's got a great view on the south side of Fraymore, uh, which puts it at the more protected and least vulnerable side of Fraymore.
Yeah.
Uh, Give me a persuasion check to see if you can convince them to take a down payment.
Persuasion.
How much are you offering for a down payment?
Um, I shall offer. Uh, I'm gonna offer 50,000.
Alright. Uh, it's a Goliath who's selling this. He looks at you and goes, I don't know that I can do that, unfortunately.
Really? For the heroes? Oh man, maybe I should go back to the. Who was the person that we talked to at the very beginning that bowed to us?
Uh, which,
The
When we
three
first.
councilmen.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I should go to the councilman and tell them that you can't do this.
if one of them is willing to vouch for you, I will give it to you. Just for me, that is a pretty low down payment on such a house.
Yeah. What would you see would be a better one then?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What would be a better offer for you?
At least 50%.
Hmm. I'll be back. She's gonna be a councilman.
I'll be back, motherfucker.
I'll be back.
Alright, well, I am gonna start our campaign proper then. Uh, so, it's not too far of a journey to get back to the councilman, or well, rather, the office where you did the paperwork for being a noble.
Yes.
But what would you do once you're in that office?
I would like to request to speak to. How many were the council members? Three?
No, there was six of them.
Six. I would like to speak to the council members.
Can I just ask what this is in regards to?
This is in regards to buying one of the properties in the third layer.
Alright, I can summon for them. I don't know how long it'll take, as this wasn't exactly planned, but
And that's all right. I
let's
appreciate it.
see. Yeah. The owl flies off and out of the room. He'll be back shortly. About half an hour later, uh, one of the councilmen, the kobold, would step out of the doors with their assistant and guard. I heard you wanted to see me.
Yes, thank you. See, I was looking at one of the properties in the third layer, and I was told that I might have the opportunity to put up down payment if one of you would vouch for me, and I humbly request for your help in this.
Uh, he would speak in Draconic. Do you know Draconic?
Uh, Languages. I don't think so.
Alright. He would be speaking in Draconic to one of his assistants, whose
Wait,
name.
wait. Does Narcos speak Draconic?
Let me double check his sheet.
100% yes, by the way.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he
I would
does.
think so. Okay, I'm gonna silently ask him to translate for me.
Alright, I'll send you over the wording. Let's see. it's a short conversation, but the assistant does nod to him, and he goes, "Very well. I will have our secretary draft up some papers of recognition that we will back this under the condition that should you fail to meet pay off uh, this loan, that we will seize the property."
All right. Sounds good.
Uh, Gestures over to the secretary as they disappear behind the door once more. Uh, she would have some letters drafted up in about 10-15 minutes, and then a magical quill signs off on it and pushes in the seal into the letter as she hands it to you.
Yeah. Might you indulge me in a question, please?
Sure.
How does one become a council member?
You have to be appointed. Typically, it is a lifetime position, though you can be voted off. Most of the nobles tend to put it to a vote who they should think should be representing on the council.
Hmm. How long does it take for that process to happen? Let's say to apply for such a position.
Well, it's not exactly an apply for position. It's convincing everybody that you are a better council member than the others who currently hold the position.
When was the last time that happened?
She flips through a few notes, finds a list. Last time one was replaced was about 15 years ago.
15?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What case did they
The
make in their favor?
well, the old council member, they were voted off after being suspected of aiding enemy forces in the breach of our vaults.
Hmm.
It was not taken well,
Oh, how terrible. Of course it wouldn't be.
but they were
Well,
voted off, and that's when our newest dwarven council member joined the table.
right. Okay. Thank you.
Indeed.
Musa would um head back to the person that required the money.
All right.
She has the papers, right?
Yeah, he'd see you come in. You look very interested.
She would proudly present them to him.
He'll, he'll open the letter, read through it. He does seem very impressed. You get the feeling that he may have just thought that you didn't have the backing, or that like they weren't gonna support you. Uh, it's surprising. Hands the letter back. Looks like you got yourself a deal, miss.
Yeah.
Send his hand out to shake on it.
She would shake it.
I will have my realtor draft up the papers and get them over to you as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Indeed. Uh, you now have 2 days left to do as you please.
All right, perfect. Okay, so how much money do I have now?
So you'd be right around like 45,000 plus whatever
All right.
Oro gave you.
Here's
Okay.
another 10,000.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, 5,000.
5,000.
I gave each of my sisters 5K.
Okay, so you gave 5,000 gold to Musa. I thought it was
500 platinum, which is 5,000.
500. Okay. I'm not gonna touch that money. So from my money, what did I have?
You had
45.
45,000 left after this.
45,000. And what is that in platinum? I can't convert.
It's it's 45,000 gold. Just keep it as that. I'll make life a
Yeah.
lot
45.
easier.
If you want to convert to, you only use platinum if you're trying to carry around a lot of gold.
I don't wanna. You know what? I'm gonna put the 45,000 back in the bank.
All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I actually need to use the restroom. I
Okay,
was
Is it
sounds
planning
is
good.
it
to do
just
it
gonna
like
be
an
a
hour.
sister session?
It seems
It
like
might
it.
be.
Yeah, sister session, boys.
God.
Okay, I just need to look a couple of things more and then I can get back to you guys. I'm so sorry.
That's all good. Give me 1 second, all right?
Yep. Oh,
Greeting.
I have plans for Musa and I'm excited.
Me too. I have plans for Horu, and I'm excited. Yes, beautiful. It's lovely. It's delectable. Mm.
Okay, this one is
Oh.
completed. Uh, okay.
I swallowed shampoo. Probably gonna
Hey,
die.
please.
I like the song.
Well, sing it in your head.
I'm gonna get the voice. I'm gonna get like a soundboard clip of it.
Please don't.
Why not?
I hate it.
Why do you hate it? It's a good song.
It's just too long and annoying.
What about Lizzie? Do you hate it?
I would rather not hear it. If
So
please.
mean.
Any
So
other any
mean.
other time.
Any other time? Okay. When Ninja comes back from the bathroom, I'll sing it. Why the hell is everyone like not here today? I mean, I guess it just makes it so each of us can have a lot more time of our week.
Perfect.
I can finally interact with my druid kin, although Horu is still technically more fighter than she is druid, but that'll change. She'll become a hippie. You'll come back and Horu is smoking weed and has dreadlocks. Somehow. She doesn't have hair, but she'll have dreadlocks.
Okay, so we solved one of the resources problem, right? The metal one?
Yes. There's just
Precious
one.
metals.
Oh, not precious metals, just like normal metals, I think.
All metals are precious.
Oh, to us, yes, we're hungry.
Yeah.
We're a which is like I said, it's a double-edged sword because now all the Nagayoks have medals again. They're hungry. Gonna be a good time. They're going to eat the world. Very curious on what Ninja will pull out for our next adventure. Like, what's it gonna be? Are we going to Nagayok's territory? Are we going into the Lichdardis? Like where are we gonna go? We already went through hell. Are we gonna go like meet tentacle men. It's gonna be a good
We
time.
gotta go back to Hell Cave. That's where we're gonna go.
We just got out.
Horror promise.
He did. And she'll be fine. She'll keep her promise. Like I said, she's just gonna be a hippie for a little while. Maybe like a week. 1 week. Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm
Sophie.
back.
Oh, never mind.
Come back.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we go back in time so I can purchase a cannon?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we can get you your cannon.
Yay! How much gold is it?
I mean, it's gonna be a +1 cannon. That would be about 800 gold.
All right. So, what the fuck are the stats for a cannon?
I will get that for you here in a bit.
Okay. +1, and I'm guessing I bought all the ammunition for it.
You would have bought a handful.
Okay, when you say cannon, what are we talking about? Like, what's the scale here?
Let me take a look. Where is it? So, it would be a small cannon weighing about 15 pounds. It would do 3d10 bludgeoning damage. Though there is a DC check to see if you remain upright.
Damn, it's that beefy.
I mean, you're holding it, not like propping it on something.
All right, but if I were to prop it, it would be different.
It would be okay then.
All right, so just 3d10 bludgeoning. Uses strength for attack and damage.
You don't add anything to the damage here.
Well, oh, it's just to hit then.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the range?
It is 100, 300.
Okay. And what will be the DC?
It's gonna be a DC 14 strength save.
Or be knocked prone. And how much ammunition do I have?
5 balls.
5 cannonballs. Okay. Does it have any other special property
No.
that I should be aware of? No? Okay. I just have a fucking cannon. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a hippie for a while. Buys a cannon.
Yeah, that's a very important part about being a hippie. The fucking cannon, okay?
It's the unspoken lore of all hippies. They all have cannons.
You go into the druid camp, like, oh, hey, cannon. Alright,
So,
so I guess.
what were you gonna do in your last 2 days, Misa?
Yes. So, first, I'm gonna find where the next party is, and I'm going to book myself in the most glamorous music halls whenever available, the next time available.
Alright.
And lastly, I'm going to what's it called? Commission and magical earmuffs to be made by an enchantress, or what is it? Um the male counterpart of an enchantress?
An enchanter.
An enchanter. Thank you.
Well, but you got the female version, but then couldn't remember the male version. Male version is always way less exciting. It's the female version that's like, ooh, enchantress. This one, enchanter.
Right.
Oh.
You know what? It specifically has to be an enchantress.
Alright. So, give me 2 sets of persuasion rolls.
Okay.
You would absolutely find out when the next nobility party would be, and it is about a week from today. Uh, it is hosted at Lord Ozok's, pa- not palace, but mansion.
Lord who?
Ozok.
Ozak.
I'll put in your notes for you.
Thank you. Please do. A week from today, party at Lord Ozak's mansion.
Yeah. Uh, as far as getting into the most prestigious music halls to play, you'd find that a lot of people are very wary to let a newcomer just in a lot of these. You get the sense that a lot of the people here have kind of built up a history of performing really well. So they're very leery about letting just a first timer that they've never heard of in this something like this.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
If you want, you can try the middle layer, see if they'll take you. If you make a name for yourself there, come on back. We'll see what we can do.
Sure thing. She would do the magical earmuffs next.
Give me an investigation roll.
Investigation. Can I also ask around just in case?
I mean, that's kind of part of this. You, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Said you were specifically looking for an enchantress. You
Yes.
do not find an enchantress. You
I
would be
find an enchanter.
you would be able to find a generic enchanting wizard that might be able to enchant something like this for you.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the enchanter. And I'm gonna say, hello there.
Hello. What seems to be the issue?
I would like your help finding an enchantress in this place.
Roll me a persuasion at disadvantage.
What a fucking. That's so funny.
He looks at you, pulls down the curtain on his shop, and it disappears.
The appropriate response.
Wow, what a
What's
dick!
this?
God damn, dude. He's gonna be crying in his covers now.
But what a dick thing to do! Hey, look, I know you can do this job, but I want a female version. Fuck you.
So funny.
No. Okay. I'll look again.
Uh, I'll allow you to look again on the next day, though. For now, somebody would approach you. They seem very out of breath as they're panting. Excuse me, Lady Musa.
She would turn around.
uh, you see what looks to be like almost an errand boy. He's got like a satchel full of letters and scrolls that are on a bag around his body. I have a letter for you.
Okay, okay. Take a breath. You're gonna collapse on the floor.
Dude looks like he's been running a very long way. But he would reach into his satchel and pull out a letter stamped with the seal of the council.
I very curious, with a very curious expression. I shall open
Alright.
it.
It is from the council asking you to attend a ceremony to publicly honor all the heroes who have returned the resources to the land.
So
She
fast at
would
that end.
she would just nod at the letter, take out 5 gold, and give it to the messenger.
Thank you.
Here, get some water.
I gotta get on to my next task. And he starts running. He is hella fast, but goddamn, does he look like he's out of shape?
Just imagine now I have to go to the desert.
Speaking of,
Wait, Musa would run after him.
he's
Wait!
gone.
Damn it.
Like, if you took like a step, you'd already be at least 30 feet away.
Oh my god.
Dude is blitzing.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a message to this guy.
Oh lord. All right.
I'm gonna ask him to please come back.
About 5 seconds later, he returns. Why?
How did he know where to find me?
He pulls out a tablet that has a bunch of names that are almost scribbled in like hieroglyphics. This tells me direction.
Okay. Would you be able to find where an enchantress is in this place?
That's not how this works. This is like specifically correlated to what I have to deliver.
Okay. What if I give you a letter to deliver to an enchantress?
And you know who?
Uh, no.
Then I don't think I can help you.
Okay, be on your way, thank you.
And he zooms back off.
Okay, Musa's just gonna look for an enchantress, and we can like jump back to someone else because I'm taking way too much on this. So
So Horu.
I'll be back
Yes?
too.
All right. As you're watching the druids chuck wood into the furnace and get it hotter and hotter until the wood starts to burn off and you start to get a very metallic looking metal. You would hear Lady Horror. Ah, oh
Whoa! What in the... Okay, what it... Hello, sir? Hi!
my god. I have a letter for you.
Okay, alright, wait a second. How did you get here?
I ran.
What do you mean you ran?
I ran.
Holy shit, dude! Should have sent you to fix the resource problem. You would have been done in 3 days. What the fuck?
Not how this works.
All right.
Just take the letter.
Alright, Jesus fuck, do you want to like sit down for a moment?
I can't. I'm so backlogged on work.
So backlogged you made it to the fucking desert! How are you backlogged?
Backlogged. Just take the letter.
Fine, okay, I'll take the letter.
And
Jesus,
he
good
zooms
luck
off.
to you. Ah, holy fuck, what the fuck was that?
They all look very unfazed by this. And they go,
What
that's
is
the
that?
courier
What
from Fraymore.
what the fuck? Why is he so fast?
That's what happens when you have the highest mages in the land build a bunch of enchantments for speed and location.
That's so funny. They make him run?
It's not too bad on him. He's just out of shape.
Oh, still, the poor guy. Goodness. Okay, where were we, by the way? Goodness, that distracted me. I'll read this letter in a moment.
So this is where we add more wood till the wood part burns off and we're left with the natural metals.
Okay, so let me just get this straight. The trees absorb the metal, and then you just harvest the metal from the tree.
In a roundabout way, they grow with metal in them.
Okay, interesting. It
Only
needs to be a specific type.
Certain trees work for certain types.
That's cool.
The
So
most
what
common
armor?
is iron bark. It's the most plentiful anyway.
Okay, so what are we gonna use for my armor?
We're gonna use iron bark.
Is there? Can I substitute it for anything else? Assuming.
Do you
like,
have something else?
Oh, do you only have iron bark here?
That's what we have currently.
Okay, then yeah, that's fine. Iron bark. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It's armor's armor. I'm wearing this leather armor. I think I'm good.
So it's about a 30+ minute process as it billows out smoke, like black smoke, as the wood burns away, and they are left with a very metallic like liquid in this pit. Alright, once she's done cooking there, we'll pour in the mold that we made over there using your measurements, and that should get us the rough shape for your armor.
Lovely. And for Sally?
Sally, Bill over there is gonna be weaving some enchantments. It's more than likely gonna have to be a combination of leather and metal. Uh,
Okay.
Straight metal is not ideal for a familiar.
Hmm. I wouldn't really consider Sally a familiar.
She's a familiar.
She's not. She has her own sentience, her own feelings. She's like, she's very smart.
She's a familiar, man.
No, no, sweetie. No, you're not a familiar to me, honey.
This druid just is like whatever you want to call it, slice the cake however you want, but to him, that's a familiar.
He's gonna pet Sally and reassure her that she's more than just a
But it would eventually pour or like pull out a magical plug on the bottom of this pit, and the molten iron starts to
Right.
roll into the negative space, forming a uh, a set of armor for you as it cool down starts to cool down. They do use like tongs and an anvil to bend it more into shape. You've been picking it up a few times, lining it up with you, back on the anvil, pounding it out, before eventually it goes cold, and it has a very distinct pattern in it. Uh, you know how like slices of wood have their uh, their grain in it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that running down the armor. The
That's
armor
hot.
the armor itself looks very close to iron, but the stripes of like very dull light blue running down it to make up the grain give it away to be druidic metal.
It's beautiful.
That's what we do. Years of
Goodness. And
experience.
wow, and you work very quickly too.
And you have to. You really only get one shot. You mess it up, you gotta start the whole process over again. You gotta break it down, throw it in with other iron bark, and then restart the process.
I see, I see. It's amazing what you guys can do. And
We're trained for it.
is there other services that you provide here?
Not particularly, but what are you seeking?
She presents Nicholas, who is standing proud and tall. This right here, his name is Nicholas. Say hello, Nicholas. Nicholas waves. And, I was wondering if it's possible to enchant the bones of his body.
I mean, I don't think we can enchant it. We're not necessarily enchanters in that regard. Uh, I'm gonna be real with you. I would ask a wizard.
A wizard?
Well, yeah, this ain't nature magic here, man. This is some wizard stuff.
This is wizard stuff. Okay, got it. Oh, so why a desert?
It allows the easiest heat of these metals. You'll find that there used to be some tribes around when there was volcanoes that would deal in the burning hot bits of the volcano to heat higher temp metals.
So, does that mean the larger desert east of Portland, does that also have a druidic forge?
She might. I don't really know. More than likely, there's one out there, just to supply other druids out there. We just happen to supply mainly Fraymore and her surrounding area.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, Is the armor ready to try on?
I mean, you give it about like 10 minutes, and then sure.
Okay, perfect. And do you all have like a shaman, wise old fellow, or wise young fellow? The wisdom's not age restricted.
Depends what you mean by that.
I just, hmm, I want to speak to someone who can, I don't know, give me a guess advice.
I mean, synagogue over there could probably teach you some stuff, but I mean, we're all fairly equal here.
Glad it's an equal place. Which one is he?
Points to a Goliath who handles a lot of the overseeing of this process. Uh, think of like how management would be to uh, regular workers, where it's like oversees the process, like corrects small things, and gets the process going properly, but doesn't do a lot of the hard work.
Okay. Horu is just gonna give Sally like a scratch in her mane. Go run around, sweetie. I'm gonna go speak to that Goliath over there.
All right.
Um, Horu's gonna approach the, I assume, larger than her man.
Uh, yeah, but he's got a hunch as he's holding on to his staff at all times. You must be
Excuse?
Horu.
Yes, I am. I just wanted to speak to you for a little bit.
All right, let's talk.
Well, when it comes, I love animals, I love nature, and love all that, but I guess you could say my path is not really typical of most druids. I grew up basically as a city girl. The only connection I really had with nature was the fact that we had a horse farm, and I guess that was enough to give me this connection that I have with my sweet girl Sally over there and the magical power I have. But there's so much I don't understand, and there's so much that I regret. Knowing that what I know now and the abilities that I have now, I feel like that I've wasted my time, I guess you could say, in my youth. Just running around in the city doing useless dumb shit, trying to keep my sisters out of trouble. I don't know. I feels
You wish things had been different.
Yeah, I feel like if I had, I don't know, just grew up just away from the cities in the woods somewhere, I would have been a much different, happier person. I'm not really happy right now.
Alright, I see what you mean. Tell you what, I can brew a potion and we'll see what effect it has on you. We do need the leg of a lamb, the heart of a wolf, and the plants from the forest south of Fretmore. Bring those to me and we'll see what we can do.
I mean, it's not too far. I suppose I can, and D Smith is just north of here. I suppose I can get all those pretty easily. Um, sure, I'll I'll do that. Does it need to be any specific plants?
You'll know the ones south of Fretmore. They stand out.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. I'll get to that right away. Let me just get this armor going and see what I can do.
So they would still be working on stitching together metals infused into leather armor for Sally, but that'll probably take a couple of days.
Um, I will be taking my armor if that's okay with you all. I'll be back soon. The Goliath fellow, he instructed me to go get some parts, and well, I may as well go and get them while that's getting worked on.
Alright.
Um, Horu is um she's gonna take her armor, cast Pass Without Trace, so no one can see her change from leather to plate.
Not
And
quite how that works.
How does passive out trace?
Pass Without Trace gives you a bonus to your stealth. It doesn't mean
Oh,
you can
wait,
just
I can
change
just
out in the open.
wait. No, I can hide in the sand.
I think that's more infuriating than anything else.
It was fun.
All right, you know what? They're fucking druids. Who gives a shit?
Alright.
I'm gonna change. So what type of armor is this?
Give me 1 second. I need to
Could I also
look it up.
could I also commission a shield?
Sure, for the next time they do a pour.
Yeah, which I'm gonna be gone for a couple days, so they might get a pour sooner. Finally, I can get off of fucking 13 AC. Jesus.
There you go, Horror. And you're still not gonna read the letter, I take it?
Okay, it's considered splint armor. It has no like bonus or anything
It
like
does
that.
not at this level. Uh,
Okay.
Iron Bark is kind of really the base tier of everything for druids. They can absolutely get higher depending on if you get uh, a rare metal bark.
I'll definitely ask about that when I get the time, but that brings my armor class up to 17, which is a hell of a lot better than it was before.
You
All right. Well, I'll commission that shield, gather Sweet Girl Sally, and start heading to the forest south of Fraymore. And while on Sally, I may as well read the letter.
all right? It is asking for you to return to Framework tomorrow for a celebration of all the adventures that have gotten the resources back.
Tomorrow?
Yep. And
The fuck? I can't get back there by tomorrow.
it includes a ring.
Oh. Well, maybe I can get back there by tomorrow. They thought ahead. I mean, sure. I mean, do I think I could reach the forest before tomorrow?
Unlikely.
Okay.
You'd be
Um.
pushing it to like get there today.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do what I normally don't do, and I'm gonna use both uses of Sally. So instead of doing one and rest, I'm gonna do two and rest.
Alright.
And I'm also going to cast Long Strider on her each one of the times. I can cast it 4 times, so it'll be 200 feet for 6 seconds for 4 of those hours. I'll use all those spells. I'm booking it, boy.
Alright. Sona.
Yep.
You would get a knock on your door in your new apartment.
Is there like a peephole?
There's a sliding door slot, but they don't really have peoples in most places. They've got the slot so that you can look out, but unfortunately, people can look back.
Okay, I'll look through the slot.
Some guy who's really out of breath and out of shape, with a bunch of letters and whatnot in a pack slung around his shoulder.
Can I help you?
I got a letter for you. Can you take it, Lady Sona?
Yeah, I'll open the door and take it.
All right. He hands it to you, like gives you a half salute, and then he zooms off.
Bye.
I really do love the idea of this character. It's basically a mailman that can go like supersonic speeds with a few other bonus enchantments, but he's just out of shape. Like this is his first week.
I just imagine you're on top of a mountain, and it's just like he just hops from the top. I've been looking for you.
Yeah.
Got something that's supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
So effectively, that's what I made him into. Is the ability is like, I've been looking for you. It's like, how the fuck did you find me? Talon. They don't teach you this. The Talon. Could you take the fucking letter? Just the like, this is week one for him, and he's absolutely hating it.
Oh, he's gonna get into shape real fast, though,
Oh,
dude.
absolutely. Canonically, he does have the ability to teleport fairly close to the target he's seeking, but then he has to figure out whatever way to get there. So, again,
So
it's
funny.
absolutely the Skyrim couriers. Uh, but Sony, you would recognize that it does have the council's logo on it.
I will read it.
Uh, it is inviting you to a ceremony celebrating the adventures that brought back the resources, and it is tomorrow.
Okay.
Horror's still gonna try and push it because of course horror is
I can make it.
what she always says.
Listen, we're just gonna travel a little bit into the night. That's okay.
Alright. So it starts to get dark out and you can vaguely make out Deepsmith.
Okay, yes, okay, so I made it. I made it just in time. Did it specify what time tomorrow, by the way?
Nope.
No? Okay, so just tomorrow, dot, dot, dot.
Yep.
Can I do
I
something before the day tomorrow after horror finishes?
I will praise sweet girl Sally for working herself so hard and getting us to where we need to go.
Alright.
As I, um, go, I guess, into the forest that would be west of Deepsmith
Yep.
and look for whatever mystical plant they're talking about.
Give me a nature check.
Nature check. Can Nicholas help with that?
Sure.
Thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate it, man. You're my homie. Oh, thank you, Nicholas.
So, you spend a little while looking around. Eventually, you find yourself just staring at a white flower that kind of glows ever so slightly.
You. Okay. He's gonna gently take it up,
Alright.
and I guess she's gonna take like a cloth or something and fold it into a cloth and put it into her bag.
Alright.
And then she's gonna go sleep at Deepsmith for the night. Again, very proud for. Which reminds me, what is the state of Deepsmith? I remember I nuked this place a while ago.
Yeah, you did. So there are still signs of the explosion, as in a lot of what looked to have been once the end of the dock, or rather the beginning of the dock, is now much further in. There's buildings that have been built on top of ones that look to have been destroyed. You can see in the water there's a giant crater that seems way out of place. Pretty much everybody here is giving you just like a stink eye, like hand at the ready on like the sword. Like they aren't gonna instigate, but like it is not looking friendly towards you.
I mean, he blew up basically the deity guarding this place, along with the majority. I'm assuming Horu knows about that incident.
Vaguely, you wouldn't know the details of it, or that a
Avatar.
was blown up, but you would know that there was an explosion here.
Okay, and Horu's gonna assume that the Negev has something to do with it.
Uh,
So she's
Yeah, the glares give you that clue.
she's just gonna go into an inn and keep quiet.
Alright. They're gonna rent out a room.
Yeah, if assuming they'll even allow me to.
The bartender doesn't look happy, but he charges you 5 gold for the night.
I am going to make the brief assumption that it's grossly overpriced, but I
Oh,
will
more than
accept it.
likely.
I will accept it mostly because I'm probably very tired and I don't want to complain. I'm just gonna go into my room. I'm gonna have Nicholas stare at the door so that way if anyone comes in and tries to murder me, he can, bounce up and defend me, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right.
Good Nicholas. Nicholas the Chad.
So, the night passes for you. Uh, Musa, what were you looking to do?
Two things.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm gonna try to find an enchantress again.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll an investigation?
Sure.
Okay. Oh wait, that was my bad. But still.
Uh, you spend the day looking for, or well, the evening looking for an enchantress. The more you look, the more you find signs that are, uh, speaking of the great Salazar the Enchanter, with the face that looks very familiar to you now.
Is it the same enchanter that I said that to yesterday?
Oh yeah,
I'm going to go in.
like these are like advertisements, like plastered all over the upper two layers.
Okay, okay. I'm going to this man's location.
All right, you do find him as he looks up. Basically, rolls his eyes and looks back to you. He
Are
doesn't
you open
say.
for business?
Uh, he would look at you. And why should I help you, miss? I'm looking for an enchantress.
Listen, this is my first time here. I thought that someone recommended an enchantress, and I was looking for an enchantress, but I apologize. I didn't mean to upset you.
Roll me a persuasion check. What is it you were seeking?
I need to enchant some earmuffs.
To do what?
Mm, let's say avoid a memory manipulation from happening if I hear a certain sound.
This is oddly specific. Why not just get one that'll prevent audible charming?
What if the sound is pretty? I kind of want to enjoy the sound without having the ulterior effects.
That's it's a very strange way to want to do it. Uh, that'd be very specific. If that's the case, and very expensive. Uh, Neighborhood of right around like 5 to 10,000.
5 to 10,000.
Yes.
And when would you have them ready by?
Well, I'd need some more details first, but I have given you my estimate.
Price is no problem. What are the details that you would need?
What kind of charm is it we're working with? Who is creating this? Is it beast or glythoid? What is the
It's
source?
um the source is a bard with magical powers.
He raises his eyebrow at you. Alright,
I don't know.
so you want something super specific to be able to protect against something that you don't know.
Well, okay. this bard plays a magical violin from hell that can manipulate your memories and even drive you insane if they would decide to. So,
So why not get something against a just charms in general? Why the specifics against this?
well, a reliable source told me that one of my best options was a magical earmuff that prevented charming effects.
And I would be inclined to agree. So like, why not just get one that prevents you from hearing said spell?
Fine then, if that's your recommendation.
I mean, it would be my recommendation. It'll be a lot cheaper for you because the more specific you get, the higher the price tends to become.
Would you be able to do it while also being able to hear the sound?
I can certainly give it a shot, though. With with how specific this is, there is a chance of failure from the end result should I not make it correctly, or should the description given to me not be accurate.
All right, I guess the regular, not fun one would be fine.
I can make one for you, but it'll cost you 500 gold.
That's fine.
I can have it ready in about a week.
A week. Okay. Uh, I I'm trying to remember the name from the advertise.
Now I want to see if you can just remember it.
Did you tell me? Did you tell me? Because I forgot.
I did say the name.
Alasar, Salkasar.
You know, that's close enough that I'll give it to you. It's Salazar.
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 It takes Musa a while, but she says thank you. I forgot the name. Alazar.
Salazar!
Alazar. Thank you, Alazar.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
Was that the name?
It's got an S at the beginning. I don't know if your mic's cutting it off or not.
Wait, it cut
It's
off?
Salazar, not Alazar.
Oh no, I said Alazar.
That's why I'm like,
Salazar.
I don't know if it's her mic or she's genuinely just mispronouncing this.
No, I genuinely misremembered. I thought it was Alazar.
Alright, it's fine. We'll say you get the right name.
No, I want to make it official that Musa just did not say it right.
He looks very disappointed, and there's another one outside. He's like, fine, I'll send a courier for you when it's ready.
Thank you.
He already looks like this is like far too much of a headache.
Okay, and Musa's actually gonna head to uh, a plant store, flower shop, or something similar to that.
Alright, give me an investigation. Which layer would you like to look on?
The second layer.
Alright. You would absolutely be able to find a handful of shops. Really depends what you're looking for.
Well, I'm looking for a place that sells plants.
Yeah. There's a handful of them that'll sell plants to you.
I would like to buy something similar to a cactus.
Alright. They would have a plant that tends to grow wider than like our average cactus, but still is prickly, has a flower at the top, and has all the same kind of properties.
Okay. I would ask how much water it needs to survive.
I'd say water it about like every week or so, dear.
Every week or so. Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
This will just be 3 gold.
Here you go. She gives her the 3 gold.
Alright. She hands over it. Imagine like a cactus plant, but it's wider. Like it's about like almost a foot in like diameter.
Okay. With that, I am going to head to Sona.
All right. I'm gonna go down to her new apartment.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to her apartment and knock on the door.
All right. So now you hear a knock at the door. And Sona is dead.
Sona, are you muted? You're muted. Oh no, wait. Speak.
Sona?
You're unmuted, but we can't hear you.
She's dead.
Oh. Sona!
Hello?
Sophie! Don't go to sleep!
Oh, I think Sophie went to sleep.
No.
I think she's asleep.
Sophie!
Alright, Horu and Musa time!
No!
What do you mean,
Sophie!
no?
I had plans.
Nope, no plans. Only your older sister. I just imagine it just
You know
nope,
what?
Sona's
Sona's
sleeping.
actually sleeping, and it's night. Musa, very, very dejected, walks back
Her castle.
to my mansion.
The most expensive mansion you could find.
Yes.
Let's see. See if I can find a good image for this.
Yeah, how does my mansion look like?
Oh, I think this would absolutely fit right the fuck in.
Sona?
No,
I had hope. I had hope.
she's 100% asleep.
Is
She's
she wearing
done.
headphones?
I doubt it.
No,
She might
she's
not
asleep.
be.
We just have to accept that it's just gonna be you and me. I know this is a fate worse than death for you, but you'll survive.
Oh my god. That's huge.
Yeah. Again, it's a
See?
stupidly large
See?
place.
Everyone gets their own. I don't know why everyone's complaining. It's like one could get a house, the other one gets a house. It's perfect.
So,
The family will have a good time living in it, I suppose.
Exactly. Everyone can have their own privacy and their own place. If they want to have a family, they can do it there too. That's what Moses thinking is, at least.
No, what Musa's thinking is, I want big house.
No, you don't know what Musa's thinking. Stop trying to say what she's thinking.
Anyway, Horu has to buy an overpriced lamb, a leg of lamb, alright?
That's your fault. Why'd you go there? You
Because
had
it's
the
the
ring.
closest there!
Well, you chose to do that.
so as morning comes, you both awaken. Horo, what are you gonna do?
Horu is, again, just gonna, ignoring everyone's looks, she's used to this shit, just go to the meat market.
To be fair, this is like worse than Fraymore was. Like
Oh
this,
yeah, I mean, these guys literally got nuked.
yeah, this isn't like the occasional. Like it's like as you walk through town, everybody is looking at you, like weapons ready to be drawn, just outright silence as you walk through the town.
Like, alright, okay, I get it. Uh, you hate me, okay. She's not saying that, but she's thinking that as she walks to the meat market.
And there's a few butchers who just kind of stare at you in silence.
Is there anyone who's staring at me with the least amount of animosity?
I mean, technically that would be true no matter what.
Okay. Fine. Which one's selling lamb?
Give me a perception check. You would see that there's two different vendors selling lamb. They're both just kind of looking at you. Just
All right. What are the races? What am I dealing with?
Uh, one's a dwarf, one's a Goliath.
Fuck! This is horrible. This is just
Look,
two races that just.
when you nuke a city and then like that city's made up of mostly a handful of races, like wonder why they'd be angry at your race.
Well, I mean, at my race, I didn't do anything. Horu's an innocent creature.
Yeah,
But
but you know,
all right, I'm just gonna roll a d20. Lower is Goliath, higher is dwarf. All right, she's going to the dwarf. Um, she's gonna ask for the freshest leg of lamb he's got.
gestures to the set of them that he's got on the side.
Like, I'll just look for which one's the freshest, I suppose.
They all look fairly precious and probably within the day.
All right. I'll pick a leg of lamb. Considering it's gonna be in my bag for probably a couple days, I'm gonna ask if I could have it just coated in salt and wrapped.
That'll be an extra 40 gold.
Horu is absolutely going to stare at this dwarf for just a couple seconds. She's going to lace her fingers together. She's going to take a deep breath, and she's going to dough. Okay, why 40 gold?
Because that's what it'll cost for you to get that coated in
But-
salt. Those
Okay.
are my prices.
All right. I'll be right back, I suppose. She now goes to the Goliath instead.
Alright.
She's going to ask the same thing. Leg of lamb, coated in salt and wrapped. How much?
Okay, so I just want to point this out. I was rolling a D100 to see what they would charge you. Because I find that far more funny. He is going to charge you for the same exact thing at 93 gold.
What? Horu is absolutely in a quizzical fucking state as she goes back to the dwarf and just with a deep sigh just goes, is there any way I can haggle down the price with you? We both know that you are grossly overcharging me right now.
Yeah, well then you can go somewhere else.
Come on, I wasn't even born.
Do I look like I care?
I don't know, does he?
No.
Well, no, he does care. He cares enough to overcharge me, clearly.
Did you tell him that? Tell him that. Do it, do it, do it.
Horu is gonna mutter that. Whether or not he hears it is his own business.
Let's take a look. The Andrew. Oh yeah.
Oh, he hears me?
Oh, yeah. He goes, now that I think about it, it's gonna be 120 gold.
Do you like metal?
He looks very concerned by this question.
Do you like metal?
It depends.
Were you heavily affected by the resource crisis, I'm assuming? Just being completely deprived of all metals.
To a degree.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to know who brought those metals back now that they're coming back in?
Probably some non-Nagax heroes that deserve
No.
all the praise.
No. Me. She pulls out the letter and just flops it out in front of him. You see this? In Freymore, they are going to reward me and praise me for being the hero that I am, for getting these medals back that you and all of your kin so desperately lost.
Then you can go back to Framework and get your lamb there.
Horu takes a deep breath and puts the paper back. She reeks into her pocket, pulls out the 30 platinum, and just dumps it on the table. I'll actually think I'll take 2. And make sure you wrap them up nicely for me, please.
No, give me a persuasion check. I want to see how this goes.
Horu is done.
Alright.
He's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna win this engagement.
Okay, look,
He does it with a scowl. Like he's clearly muttering like half racial slurs as he's packing this up and making it look nice.
Or straight up just arms crossed, looking
Oh
at him,
yeah, Horror was a
just like,
badass.
yeah, buddy. You want my money? You want 300 gold for some lamb? I got this, bitch.
He absolutely looks like defeated. Like he just straight up is like, well, I wasn't expecting you to have money. Like type of looking like, I mean, it's money, but I still like the race. But I mean, that's a lot of money. But I still hate you. It's just like
This lady casually dropped 30 platinum on my fucking counter.
it's just one of those things where it's like I still want to be mad. It's like, but this is nice. This will support my family for it. But I want to be mad.
I love that. That was great. Favorite horror moment, to be honest.
So, you now have two very nicely wrapped lamb legs.
All right, I'm gonna put that in my inventory real
Oh
quick.
my God. That would absolutely be how that goes, especially as like the dwarf is overcharging you for this, which is fine. Like that's what he's gonna do because he's a dick and a racist. But then the fact that you're like, surprise, more, now do it. It's like, shit, this could feed my family for like 3 months.
I'm giving you 3 times the amount, and I'm only asking for 2 lamb legs. Fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's really just one of those like moments. I love it.
All right, you're gonna take the lamb. She's gonna be like, okay, thank you for your business. Do you guys have wolves in the local area?
I don't think so.
Do you know anyone who might have a better answer?
He's still like staring at this like platinum, like just unsure what the fuck happened.
All right, do you have anyone who knows
Uh,
if they can answer me?
Hunter?
Hunter, can you point me to the nearest hunting lodge?
I don't know. They're out in the woods. I don't deal with them often.
That's fine. You have a wonderful day, sir. Get yourself something nice, okay?
Yeah.
All right, farewell. She taps her foot against the ground, just turns around, summons a flaming fucking spirit horse, and flies off.
Yeah, he's still in shock.
Fuck you, dude.
So
I'm gonna go look for a fucking hunter's lodge.
it is starting to get mid morning.
That's fine.
Musa, a set of royal guards would show up and request for you to join them.
Early is it?
It's not like sunrise. It's like, if I had to give you time, probably like 10 or 11.
Oh, Moose is still sleeping.
All right, they would knock on your door,
Which door?
the front door.
I don't think Moose is gonna be able to hear it.
I was gonna be sad.
Will one of her servants answer?
She doesn't have any servants yet.
Oh yeah, just like what the fuck?
One thing at a time.
This is like I purchased this city, and now I'm sitting in the center, and it's like, oh yeah, servants. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
One thing at a time.
Yeah. But it spent about 5 minutes just knocking on the door handle. Again, doors are fairly loud, especially with the old school style like door knockers.
So just grumble as she goes to the front. This is what happens when you then answer the door, Sona. She opens it.
It's time for the ceremony, Lady Musa.
Oh. She looks down at herself, not really that well dressed, and she'll be like, just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
She'll go back.
All right. Horu. You can
Who's gonna go?
You can feel the vibrating to the ring in your pocket.
Uh, Horu already knows what that means.
Yep.
Um, that's fine. I guess, going back to the desert, I'll be going through the woods anyway. Okay. She's gonna land. She's gonna land real quick. She's gonna, um, take off her helmet. She's gonna find like there's a river near Deep Smoke, right?
Yeah. It's to the
She's
south.
gonna go to the river. She's gonna wash her face. Um, make herself look decently presentable. Stretch a little bit. Armor is brand new. Sally's sexy as ever. All right, she's ready. I suppose I just wait for the ring to teleport me.
Do you want to put it on?
Yeah, I'll
Whoop!
slide it on.
Yeah, you find yourself like again. This feels like somebody like just went running with a chair behind you and just like scooped you up and is going.
Like,
Yeah, it's like and you find yourself in a room with a two mages. Ah, Lady Horror.
oh,
They give a bow. Like
oh, lovely.
to give some context, there's still like just a little bit of shaking. It's,
Okay, yeah. Okay. Um, could you? You did take me from Deep Smoke. You mind putting me back once this whole ceremony thing is over?
I mean, sure.
Okay, thanks, guys. Fuck, you need to work on that. It's a little bit of whiplash.
I mean, sorry.
No, you're not. He
Yeah,
walks out.
yo. But like, you can see like the one looks genuinely apologetic, but like, you get the sense that he probably has no idea how to fix that. It's like this car is nice. If only it didn't have an engine. And it's like, yeah. Just like the look of like, I understand, but I don't know how to fix that.
Poor guy. She'll give him some moral support when she comes back.
All right. So, I need to grab something real quickly. As you guys are carted off, excuse me, to the ceremony, you would join up with the rest of your party, even though they're not here in spirit. They are here.
All right. Horu is having extreme anxiety right now, to the point where she has a whole wild shape reaction to summon Sally to just get the fuck out of here, because she's like, oh, I'm gonna be in front of a bunch of. She has that Deep Smith vibe where it's just gonna be like, I'm gonna be in front of just a bunch of racists.
All right. You would find that you are backstage of kind of the general town square that bridges the first and second layer in a sense that it's like a giant uh, a giant theater style like seating, uh, so that like they can make announcements. They've got a stage, stuff like that. You would find that Vodak has shown up in full guardsman uniform, like his full proper ceremonial attire.
Horu swooning.
Fair enough. Sono would also make it to the ceremony along with Rowan, Chitabi, and Hestia. They're all kind of backstage as you see that there are two other party groups who kind of give you guys a nod as the organizers essentially come around and they're like, I mean, the armor will work, but here, put this on, Lady Horu. And
What did he just give me?
it's like a cloak.
Is it a good cloak?
Like, it shimmers a bit, which is weird. But it's
It's like one of those full like frontal cloaks.
As in like covering my entire form.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a hood.
Okay, but why?
It'll make you look more presentable to a crowd.
Oru looks mildly offended.
I mean, you're in armor.
Yeah, I feel like I should. I mean, I wasn't exactly very wealthy when I did the whole adventuring thing. I think I should. It would be nice to show people that I'm just some chick clad in armor.
The organizer like squints like, I think you should still wear it.
Okay, he's gonna look at the cloak, gonna look at him, look at the cloak. Convince me.
I mean, it'll make you look pretty.
Oh, so you don't think I look pretty?
You're not my type, but yes.
Oh, Horu's giving him back that cloak. Horu is not gonna bother with this. No.
Moves on to the next person. Mizo, what are you wearing?
Man, I also wanted to buy clothes, but I forgot.
So just your adventuring outfit.
Yeah,
Alright.
which is kind of very revealing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fair enough.
Dude, the crowd's gonna go wild.
Rowan would currently have on her ceremonial garb. It looks like it's been freshly cleaned as well. She looks at you. Would you? I think you should probably put one of these on.
Mhm. What?
Hands you a very similar looking cloak as to what had been handed.
Looks at the cloak. Looks at the person. Why?
I mean, like, this doesn't look like ceremonial robes, so.
She looks down to her body. Oh, right. 1 second. She's gonna take one boob, push it out, take another boob, push it out more, and just put them both
Fuck
together.
yeah.
There it is. Thank
Fuck
you. Thank you for
yeah.
letting me know. You can go ahead and move on from this.
Just got show titties, bro.
Alright. Not my problem, not my circus.
Like she didn't push them like out, but like she like pushed them up
Yeah.
to be more revealing.
Because I get to have fun with this and they're not here, she's gonna go to Tabi next. It's a fairly similar conversation. Tatabi is going to take the outfit. It wraps around her and like it becomes like skin tight as it forms into a very ceremonial looking monk outfit that has got like a gold embroidery pattern spinning up the arm with the very regal looking belt and nice looking shoes to match it.
Unrelated, my mother came into my room talking to me about not having people show their titties. Just want to let you guys know that.
Nice. Remind her you're gay and she'll be fine.
What? Oh, because you said show them titties or something?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And now my mother's like, whoever you tell them to show their titties, you better stop.
What's up?
You did not. Tell me you didn't say Lizzie. Please tell me you didn't say
No,
that
I
to your
said
mother.
we're role playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes it so much better.
Concerned.
Great. Who was it? My girlfriend and the
That's
guy
so
from the
funny.
internet?
That is great. We're role playing.
God. Hestia has a dress now, by the way.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is nice
cute.
looking. The organizer looks up now and goes, alright, sure. Let's see.
6 out of 10, that'll be fine.
But she does go and dress up a few of the other adventurers who are wearing armor. Again, slides a very similar looking cloak over and it becomes skin tight and forms very ceremonial robes for whatever matches them.
Will Nicholas be accompanying me, by the way?
No.
Why not?
They're not allowed
I
to
will
happen.
argue. Why?
He's not part of this. He's not on the contract. This is specific.
What do you mean? Okay,
He's a part of you.
exactly. So he should be over here with me.
No, leave him to the side. You can pick him up afterwards. After the main ceremony, I don't care. But like,
I thought undead and necromancy was fine.
it is
That
fine.
all-
That's not the issue. The same
What's
as
the issue?
I would say no familiars.
No familiar. Oh, if I can't get Sally out, I'm going to be royally pissed.
Why did I? Look, you can have them after. I don't care. But like on the main stage, just you, just you,
Just me.
just you.
Okay. Fine. Just me. Fine.
Question.
Yes.
Can I try one on actually? I want to see something.
Sure.
She tries it on.
Again, it would become very like skin tight and wrap around. It does become very very noble looking robes, like very fine looking silks that kind of drape slightly at the ends of the arms. Think of like your original artwork, but more reds and blues, but a lot more like covered up and flowing and less metallic colors.
Mm. Melissa's gonna uh look at it for a bit, just twirl here and there. She's gonna look to Horu.
Yes, sis.
What do you think?
You look nice in it, but I think you should be yourself. Let those tits flop.
Mm. She's gonna adjust the dress
I'm
so
just
that her
waiting for your
chest
mother
is
now.
out. What's that?
I'm just
Oh.
waiting for Gabe's mother to come and be like,
Let
I'm
your
sorry,
tits out.
pardon, what?
Okay, Musa's gonna keep the dress, but she's going to adjust it so that she's showing more cleavage.
Fuck
Um,
yeah.
but other than that, she actually looks very pleased with what she's wearing.
So you are able to adjust it more or less so that it's closer to what you had originally. Again, a lot of it is just mentally willing it and then pushing down in the area you want to adjust. You would get the explanation that to remove this after, it's just pull on like what you would imagine to be a collar, and then just pull it and it'll come off back into the cloth.
Got it.
But other than that, she's like, that'll do. Looks like they're starting the speech. You can hear a speech going on. You get the vague gist of it as you guys are discussing that it's about Freymore regaining the resources it had lost. Talking about how they'll be able to be safe once again and prosper. The future is secured. Whole bunch of fun stuff that gets talked about here. Before they ask for the heroes to join them on stage. By the way, I've got photos for other group members. There's that one, and
Look at that wholesome group.
there's that one.
Look at that. Just two other wholesome groups who probably have a much more intelligent dynamic than we do.
Probably no one killed each other in their party or chopped their legs
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
That's all I can think about. You guys think you'd staring at their groups like, gosh, what weirdos. They never hated each other to the point of murder. Stupid. Oh, God. So, eventually, they would have all of you guys out on stage. You guys would be the farthest.
Wait, Sona, are you here?
Yeah, someone muted. I think she muted and went to sleep.
That's so sad. All right, never mind. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Ninja. I just saw that.
It's all good. She's been muted for a while.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. You guys would be farthest. I think it's stage right. Have either of you done theater?
No.
All right.
Yes,
If you're looking at the stage, what's the right hand side called?
I forgot. I
Is that
took it
is that
because it was an
stage
easy
right?
class.
Fair enough. I'm just trying to remember if that's stage right. But regardless, if you are looking at the stage, you guys are on the right hand side. So you are the first ones to come out. Uh, and eventually all of you guys line up with a bit of spacing. Uh, the the king does introduce all of you as the heroes of Freymore. Gotta look see if I have the image of the king.
Lord Lane Goldbeard himself?
Uh, yep.
Wait, who does it?
Lord Lane Goldbeard.
Lord? There's a Lord?
Yeah, he's the king of Freymore.
The king. Okay, got it. There's a king in
That's it.
King.
Hold on.
Lord, what was his name?
Lein,
Lan?
L-E-I-N, L-E-I-N, Goldbeard.
Where's the
Lan Goldbeard.
Mhm.
I wonder if I put in
Lord Lan
Vodak's
Goldbeard.
chat. That's like something I haven't done. Hold
Okay, so this is a monarchy. Got it.
on. In a very strange way, there's a council that makes most of the decisions, while the king technically rules over the military aspect of it, and like a very technical side. Though, typically speaking, uh, they talk with the council before doing stuff. So technically, the king is the ruler of all of Freymore, but it's much closer to like shared power and just authoritarian rule.
Got it.
Uh,
Got it. Got it.
if you
If you want to go to
Okay.
hmm?
if you want to do authoritarian rule, you go to Durham.
Yep. Uh, so uh, if you had to venture a guess, the the whole there being a king thing probably stems from a much older tradition, and the people have moved towards having a say in how things are governed. But when there needs to be just one single leader, it defers to the king, such in times of like military or war, uh, things of that nature. It tends to go straight to the king.
Hmm,
So that's how Framework works.
got it. And it wouldn't hurt to have the king's favor when trying to become a council member, right?
Indeed.
Okay.
I know what you're going for, and I love
Listen, Musa has her own way of doing things.
it. So, they do go down the line and name out each of you guys individually as the crowd cheers. There is just a slight bit of hesitation as he announces the three of you being the
Horu.
the
Horu's
Nagax.
making it very apparent. Like she is like helmet off, standing tall, showing off that metallic skin.
Yeah, so it's like just that slight moment of hesitation, but the crowd does cheer for you. Uh, but eventually, they get to the end, and they announce that they are giving each of you a gift from Fraymore. And now's where I gotta move to my page to make sure I don't fuck this up. So to Vodak, they present him a very brass-colored chest chest piece, like upper armor anyway. Uh, to you, Horror, they present a staff that has got a bunch of hands carved out of a very like metallic-looking wood with a glowing orb at the top, encased by two of the hands that make up the staff. Uh, to Tatabi, they get him a belt that has four gems inlaid into it, and it's made of stone. To Rowan, they give her a golden headband that has what looks like an eagle atop the adorning gemmed centerpiece to Sona. They would give her a full set of specialty leather outfit. To Yuza, they would give what looks to be a mixture between a sword and a violin. It is made out of gold, with wrapped in a purple handle. Uh, and
Sword, violin.
you'll see in a minute. Uh,
Okay.
to Hestia, they give what looks to be a an eye set into like stained glass, surrounded by like silver. Uh, and then they go down the line, going through the other warriors. As you watch, they get gifts as well. But eventually, the king would announce that tonight is the night to feast, enjoy life, and that the middle the middle tier markets around here have been transformed into a feast for all of the people, so that they may get to know their warriors and the people who protect them.
Ooh, we get to have a Q&A with the citizens. Yay.
Yeah,
That's very interesting.
I'm gonna send you to the things you have been given.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a bunch of racist fucking questions.
I mean, I will tell you guys about the stuff they are gonna ask.
And I will
Born
100%
in
answer
Durham,
them.
right?
Hmm?
What?
Where were we born?
You guys
Oh,
are
we were...
you're born in
Dimlight.
Dimlight.
Dim light. Okay.
We've literally lived in Flamore all of our lives. We've actually never been in Nagayok's territory.
So you've been in Dimlight all your lives.
Dim light. Okay. Where is that?
Like, west. Or, yeah, west of Framore.
West of Rainworth. I'm trying to find it in the map.
It's the city directly west and a little bit north of Fraymore.
Or you, like, zoomed in 250... Even zoomed in 250%, you'd be able to see it, honey.
Oh, I was looking
Yeah.
for just dim light and not city of dim light, which is why I missed it. I found it, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
What do you guys think of the two items?
Oh, I need to check that out a little bit.
Let's take a look at this. The grasping staff. That's
Oh,
very fascinating. I definitely need to attune to it to figure out what the hell it does.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to use identify on this sword.
Sure. I'll give you guys all the details about the stuff after kind of this session and after you guys would get off stage.
Yay! Which, by the way, the moment Horu gets off stage, she's on a flaming horse.
That's fair.
Not even like a second, like a half a footstep, and it's just like, oh fuck, flaming horses.
Like a few people like seem a little jumpy, but they chill out.
Oh no, she's gonna answer all the questions with Sally.
No, like as in the staff behind the stage as you guys walk up. There does seem to be a little bit more to the speech, but then you guys are all dismissed to go enjoy a night of drinking and eating.
Right. Horu is going to pick a corner after grabbing mountains of meat. By the way, she's fucking hungry.
Oh yeah.
And getting a platter specifically for Sally of all the best little fruits and veggies that she could possibly find. And then she's just gonna sit there and see if anyone has any interests.
You guys would absolutely get a bunch of people who are interested. A lot of it comes down to people are clearly not like taught like the anatomy of like how Nagayaks work. Like they understand they have metal, they have flesh. That's about as far as some of their like anatomy goes. Like there's questions about like how you would move if you're made of metal. Questions like that, but
once those kind of start to subside, it would come down to a lot of questions about like how the adventure was, like what you did, who you fought, like uh, it seems like there's a lot of people who either write stories or write for different papers, but it seems like they're eager to get as much as they can from you guys about your adventures. And there's
Mhm.
absolutely like just we're talking like massive hogs, like large size hogs that are being roasted and currently divvied up to people.
I'm
It's
gonna
going all out.
totally see if they have like if they're serving wolves.
They are not.
Okay, I'm about to say like heart of a wolf, anyways. No.
These are like fairly common stuff.
Okay.
There is a lot of fruits and vegetables, but meat seems to be the dominant stuff, along with ales. They do have other kinds of drink, though they're not quite as prevalent. It seems like this is a rare time to be able to just let everybody feast and enjoy.
I mean, Musa would happily answer any question. She's very smiley this night. She would definitely throw in details of her being a musician herself and excited to explore more of the music halls of this city. Um, she will talk about the uh, prophet uh, thing that happened in hell,
Mm-hmm.
kind of dramatizing some things to gauge in their expressions to see just what parts they are most interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she would talk really well about Sona and Horu, both of them.
All right. Give me a persuasion check, just because you're trying to accomplish a certain goal.
Okay.
You feel like they understand a lot of it. You do get a few people who seem interested in the fact that you're a musician. Uh, but for the most part, they seem fairly fairly well interested in your story, writing all of it down. Whether or not they believe all of it is kind of another question, but you've made your story. But the the day would carry on as starts to get later and later as you all start to just calm down for the night. How much are you guys planning to drink?
Horu, due to having plans of going back to Steve Smith, is gonna have enough to be like, I'm gonna have a little bit of a buzz for a little bit, but I'm just gonna calm down after a couple hours.
All right, and Misa.
Musa would just have like one small drink. She's not trying to become tipsy or drunk.
All right, like one drink over the course of a few hours.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's fine. You can see quite a few people are getting sloshed, including a handful of the adventurers. It seems
Hell
like
yeah.
at least one person in every group has like that one designated person who's like, yeah, I'm not getting drunk. While there's another who's like, yeah, more drinks, woo! And they're out.
Free drinks! Woo!
Yeah. So the night would come to a close as you guys meet a lot of the various residents of Fraymore, ranging anywhere from the a few of the upper class down to mid tier, and a lot of the lower tier seem to be very interested in the adventurers that have saved their lands.
A surprising lack of racism.
Some of the questions I would say feel a little like almost feels like this is insulting, but
Wait,
all right.
give me an example. I want to know.
It's like
Hmm.
do you guys like breathe? And it's like well, yes.
We have lungs. Yes, we do.
Wow, you're not all pure evil.
No,
It's,
we're not, honey. In fact, we're native to the city of Dimlight. We've never left Fraymore until this adventure.
again, it's a lot of backhanded like insults like that. Like they don't seem like they're trying to be racist, but like it definitely seeps in a bit.
They can't help it. They lived in racist society that hated my species.
But yeah, they lived with a very propaganda heavy culture that was like, hey, fuck this species. Like
Fuck these
they should be
guys all the way
killed.
over there.
Not officially, but they should be killed. I mean, if they disappeared, I mean, eh. But as uh, as you guys calm down for that, you're able to either go back to your house or find an inn,
Uh,
whichever suits you guys.
First of all, Horu's gonna go back to those wizards,
Which wizards?
the ones that brought her there.
All right.
Are they present?
Give me an investigation roll.
Investigation. I have a skeleton. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton.
So they are not currently there. They might have been out partying, enjoying the night, but they aren't currently at the place that you were at.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just rent an inn for the night. I'll go back in the morning.
I hear that.
Hmm?
Did you say that out loud, or are you just saying that to Ninja?
I mean, I guess she's saying that out loud.
Well, I'm just gonna walk up to you. You're gonna leave without saying goodbye.
I mean, I'm not really leaving, honey. I'm staying the night here.
You wanna spend the night with me?
Sure.
Okay. She goes back to mingling.
I'll. Those don't ignore those. They'll make no sense.
Nah, I feel like you do.
All right. What happened then?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Okay, sounds good.
But uh, the next morning. First of all, were you gonna stay with Musa?
I assume I'm gonna see her fucking mansion. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her.
I mean, you can post the image and pictures then.
Alright, here you go. Where is it? Pictures. Here's.
You can always
I,
put it in
it
our
says.
siblings chat.
Oh, that is true.
Ah. Look at these two wholesome fucking insulting how wholesome they. Holy shit, sister! What the fuck is this?
It's home.
What the fuck? This isn't a home.
Yes, it is. Look, that could be your place. That could be our eldest sister one. That's one for, dad, mom. That
So,
could have been for Sona, but she wasn't
This'll
apartments.
be perfect for the 50 children you're gonna have with not gone.
That's not gonna happen,
That's
Haru.
100% going to happen.
It's not gonna happen.
One child a year for at least 50 years.
It's not gonna happen. By the way, here, she's gonna take out the pouch of money and 500 platinum and just hand it to Haru.
You didn't spend a single one. It's for you though.
Mm, no, I don't want it. You can have it.
But you're not gonna spend it on any of the family.
You can do that. And I can do it with my own money.
Huh. Huh. Oru nods. Huh. Okay. Gosh, I did not expect this at all.
Of course you didn't. You don't know me. You even think that I don't like horses.
Oh yeah? You didn't even brush any of the horses.
Not while you
Oru,
were around.
Oru mumbled as she attempts to look for a bedroom in this absolute Goliathoid house.
oh, there's many. I just want to give you some context. Like, walking up here was like you're walking in the rich district with Musa's guards fairly close behind. and it's like you're looking at the houses. Like again, a lot of them are like fairly nice, like with big yards. It's like you look at that one, it's like, hey, that's a really big yard and a really big house. And it's like, music turns it out, and it's like, oh fuck, that's the house. Like we are talking a really really large yard. You could essentially make like a very small town out of this.
That's all right. Oru is gonna be like, what the fuck, as she goes to bed and in what she assumes to be like this absolute lavish decadence.
That's fairly nice, yeah.
Fairly nice. You said that very exasperated.
So like, it's not like completely furnished. There's still a lot of stuff that either left with the old owner or just wasn't in there to begin with. But the beds are one of the things that are a part of it.
Oru's gonna take off her armor, and I assume, does it have built-in showers?
Yes, it's
Yes.
so the really strange thing, even for both of you, is that they have plumbing here. Like at the farmhouse, it's like, all right, go to the creek, get me a bucket. Like we gotta fill this bin. Here it's like, oh, there's water on demand. Oh,
Ooh.
it's very
They
much
have
a
a bidet.
luxury. They have a bidet. Everything else meaningless. They have a bidet. But effectively, this is plumbing is not like a luxury thing, but like showers like this are, where it's like you have them in your personal home instead of like in a public like grouping, so that like they can make the most use of the water. So
Oh,
it's just very strange.
fuck yeah, Oru's gonna take a long ass shower.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
To be fair, Musa, it is also better than the showers that Nadko had.
Damn.
Oh, look,
Nice.
objectively they are.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
But you guys are both gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Sometime in the night, I shall sneak into Horror's bedroom.
Oh yeah, I'd like you to contest a sneak. There's someone on guard.
That's fine.
All right, give me a stealth roll. Let's see how this goes.
Hold up. No, I'm gonna use something different.
All
One
right.
second.
There's a
Um,
fucking skeleton on the lookout. His
yeah.
name is Nicholas the Third.
I'm gonna use this ninja.
All right. Where are we posting?
Oh, and roll 20.
All right. I'm waiting for. Oh, it did not scroll. Lovely. Oh, Jesus.
If you'd murder my skeleton, I will destroy you.
Jesus Christ.
If you murder my skeleton, I'm gonna destroy you.
You know, sure, or give me a wisdom saving throw.
In her sleep?
Yes.
Should automatically fail.
She does fail.
She's
Perfect.
sleeping!
For most,
So
for most of your night, you are plagued with nightmares. So
no. That was for Nicholas.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Nicholas doesn't sleep.
No, but that's
not the
okay.
issue.
I am using it. The target is Horror, but I'm using it on Nicholas.
Let me see.
Nicholas' cold, dead eyes stares into your soul. He does not care.
I mean, he's not immune to this.
Oh, he's not? He has to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, have Nicholas give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, he's dead. He's done.
S-
Okay, he's not gonna say anything. I'm gonna sneak in.
do you mean by say anything?
And he's not gonna do anything. He's sitting there petrified.
Oh, poor Nicholas. You're
I'm gonna
traumatizing him.
sneak into the room. Slowly approach Horu.
Make a stealth. I have passive perception.
Fine, I'll make a stealth.
Either she rolled really bad or really good.
Hold on. I sent you some clarification on there. Yeah. What's your passive?
17.
Alright. I mean, you hear somebody walking around in the night as you sleep.
I awaken. I can feel a presence. I'm going to hold my wild shape for Sally to appear and bite whoever dares touch me. But I'm gonna pretend to be asleep.
Okay.
Give me a
Anyways.
performance.
Give you a performance. Okay.
Breathing
Fair-
pattern.
Snores obnoxiously loud. I am asleep!
Hey!
It's not bad. Give me a perception there, Musa.
Okay.
Or insight, actually. I just realized insight would probably be
Insight.
better for this. Yeah, Horu's still asleep.
Okay. Musa is gonna continue walking very carefully to the farthest side from Horu. And she will lay in. She's gonna lay in the bed and she's gonna try to go to sleep.
Alright. Horu, you feel somebody next to you.
Hmm. Hmm. Let me roll a d20 here. Lower, and Sally decides to bite. Higher, and Horu accepts. Oh crap! A flaming horse appears above you and attempts to bite you.
Does Sally recognize me?
Yes.
Would Sally stop, though?
Okay, I'll let you make that decision.
I would say yes. She is sentient.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You know what? She is sentient.
It's
Then
like
yeah,
going, having a guard dog, and it's like, your brother comes over. It's like, the guard dog's gonna be like, it's fine.
that's fine. Okay. Well, in Sally's case, it's just like she's not gonna do Horu any harm.
It's the summon, and then like the like mouth open to bite, and it's like, it's Musa. All right, we're good.
Oh, we're good. All right, back to sleep.
So will actually stroke Sally and try to go to sleep, yeah.
All
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, but you're
Awesome.
sleeping. Go away.
right. I feel like a horror may have gone, oh, sweet. Music goes, shh, you're sleeping.
All right,
You're
she'll.
asleep. You're dreaming.
All right,
Two very
she'll
aware
embrace
people.
she'll embrace it. This is
Alright.
cute. I'm smiling.
So, eventually, day will come as you two are able to get up as the sun rises.
Horu's gonna stretch, hop out of bed, and start putting on her armor.
Give me a perception check.
Is Nicholas unpetrified now?
Yes.
Okay.
There's starting to be a lot of clouds outside.
A concerning amount of clouds?
Like, you remember yesterday being very, very clear skies, and like now.
Are you talking like pitch black clouds?
They aren't pitch black, but they are gray. The thing that concerns you is that they're moving faster than you think they should be.
One moment, sis. Let me get this armor on. I don't know if this is anything. Maybe just a storm approaching in.
Who's
But let's just...
sleeping?
Musa!
Mm.
Something weird's going on outside. Just just be prepared to hop up.
You can handle it. I believe in you.
Sure. Horu's gonna putting on her armor and look outside.
So you can see that they're flowing kind of in a spiral, but it is wherever the center is. It's past the mountain, so the mountain is currently blocking your view.
Hmm. Like of Freightmore?
Yes, because you guys are on the southern side of Framework.
Do any guards around the area seem concerned?
You can see there's a lot of people staring up at the clouds.
Um, Horu's gonna not be very happy about this as she goes up to Musa and scoops her up unconsensually.
Hmm. She
All right,
just she doesn't struggle. She's just trying to
okay.
get comfy in your arms.
All right. Sally, sweetie girl, we're gonna check that out real quick.
All right.
She'll summon up Sally and we'll go around the mountain and to see what the fuck is going on here.
So as you curl around the mountainside here, you can see that the thing that everybody is staring at is the fact that uh, the clouds have formed the face of what looks to be a giant bat, like mouth agape, like fangs, looking down at the city. Though it appears to be centered over somewhere near the mushroom forest.
That,
Um,
that's
I'm
an
I'm gonna.
that's an ugly cloud.
Musa, do you know where Natko is?
Um, she's gonna take her token out. Marco,
Let me get his response to you.
are you in Framework? Can you look up at the sky for a bit?
Tell you what the fuck's going on.
Uh, but as you guys are waiting, there are a handful of lightning strikes that appear to strike uh, in front of the northern gate uh, by a little ways, but still unnaturally close to the city.
Okay, this is not normal.
Yeah, Musa looks awake now. The
Okay,
hell?
Musa, can I'm gonna go. Where's Sona live again?
Sona is living in an apartment in the first. Is it levels?
First layer.
In the first layer.
Okay, we're gonna go pick her up. Just keep in touch with Nadko, see if he knows anything about what the fuck that is.
Well, he's here in the mansion. Do you want to go get him?
Yeah, sure. We're not too far off.
Alright, you guys are able to return and grab Nagko, who at this point has thrown on his robes and is stepping outside of the door to look up at the sky.
Um, only 3 people can fit on the horse at once, right?
Yes.
Nadko, can you hold Nicholas?
What do you mean?
Nicholas jumps into his arms like a bride.
Why can't I be in Marco's arms?
Nagko pushes Nicholas into a bag of holding.
Oh goodness! Jesus Christ! He just got consumed. Just
I'm not carrying your skeleton.
Oh, you're carrying him now. Anyway, Nadko, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm not the druid here.
What do you mean I'm not the druid here? You're the one with the big metal gold brain.
Are you a druid?
I am a druid.
Oh, there you go. Sky stuff.
Sky stuff. goodness me. I don't even know if I have anything. Horu closes her eyes, does a mental look over of all of her spells. I don't have shit. I don't have shit for fuck. Okay. Give me some advice, Nautiko. You're
I,
arcane and all that.
I don't know. Go check out the source.
Check out the source. All right, let's us go.
We're checking out source.
We're checking out the source. Uh, Nautiko,
What?
are you evil?
No?
How dare
He
you,
said that?
Horu?
No, no,
That's
no, no,
so
no, no, no.
rude.
He said that as if it was a question mark.
I.
Cause how dare you ask such a question? The many times he saved our lives and helped us out in hell, and you're accusing him of being evil?
No, no, I'm not accusing him. Just asking. I just figured I'd ask. You know, he put me up in chains that one time. It was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, cause I asked him to.
You did that?
You were trying to hop on my arms. I was gonna
Oh,
die.
oh, I can't believe this.
So yeah, he's not evil.
No, you are apparently.
So,
She's gonna roll her eyes. Stinking cloud.
We're going to the stinking cloud.
uh, as you guys get closer, you would see that most of the guards are on the defensive, like on the wall, like just kind of prepped and waiting. Some of them appear to be looking down, while others appear to be looking up.
All right, what the fuck's going on?
And give me perception checks.
We are in the air, so I suppose we'll get a good angle of everything.
Perception.
Oh, Horu's on point.
I'm blind. I'm like too blinded by Narco's beautiful golden face.
He's not even looking out. He's just looking at Nautiko.
Yes.
You know what? To be fair, that's what she do. Were you guys still headed for Sona's place, or were you looking to go see what this is first?
I say we go see what this is. Make sure it's like, yeah.
All right. So as you fly closer to the front gate, you can see that again. All of the guards that are there seem to be on edge, like just kind of prepped. There is a single figure standing about 2 miles out from the gate, just all by his lonesome, with several lightning strikes near his feet. As he's probably a good 10 plus miles out of the mushroom forest. Though something very unnerving that you would notice for there is like a split in the mushroom forest, like somebody just put their hands in and just went, I'm gonna part this for a little bit, as like everything's like bent out of the way.
Horu's gonna gulp. He's gonna land Sally and say, "Okay, Nautiko, who's that? Off, please."
Uh, what about you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna say hi.
No,
What do you mean no? My choice.
I'm not leaving the horse.
My horse, my rules.
You already said you were gonna go kill yourself. I'm not gonna let you go alone.
I'm not gonna kill my. Come on, honey.
That's what you said.
Look, I'm sure it'll be fine. Just
You don't look sure.
go get Sona. You know where she is. I don't.
Sona's fine. I'm going.
Oh my goodness, Nautiko.
What?
I don't know. Can you do something?
Like what?
I don't. You know what? Fine. We're all gonna go see this man. We're gonna say hello. Horu flies up.
All right. By the way, as you take off, from the mouth of the clouded bat face drops an actual giant bat,
Oh, come on.
landing smoothly behind the figure. Let me do a quick count here.
How far away is the cloud?
The cloud is very, very high in the air. It has.
All right, so
Who's? It has 5
5 people riding it with one kind of manning the reins. Essentially, it's got a rope that runs to one ear and one rope that runs to the other. But
Okay.
it is landed behind this
Okay.
figure.
Musa, who's gonna do the talking?
What did you say?
Who's gonna do the talking?
To who?
We're gonna say hello to the man. To the very kind man with the giant bat and the scary bat cloud.
Sure. You're gonna do the talking. I'll
Oh.
interject.
Oh. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh my, oh my, oh my, baby, he's
Wait,
just
do
a
you know who
friendly
that
man.
is?
No. I'm not gonna stand in his way, that's for sure. I'm gonna stand off to the side.
Okay. So there's cause my imagination is not really catching this. So there's a man in the clouds.
Nope,
Not in the clouds.
not in the clouds.
Where's the man?
It is standing in front of a massive bat right now.
In
Wait,
front of a
horror.
massive bat.
I've got a picture of the bat. Give me a second.
Yes, please.
Just to be very clear, Horu is absolutely not gonna be standing in his way. If he's gonna keep walking, he's gonna keep walking, and she is not gonna do anything to stop him.
The bat
That's
Yes.
the
or
bat.
the man.
That's
Okay,
the bat.
and the man, is it like he's controlling the bat?
No, one of the figures that's riding it seems to be controlling it. It has like actual physical reins that are attached to each ear. The man is robed in what appears to be some type of mage's cloak. But the other 5 figures are all clad in various different assortments of armor. The one leading it has what looks like, or you'd recognize this right away, that it's some type of druid armor, as it looks like lightning struck a tree and then like the branches were split back around their face. The armor is all charred with veins of purple that run through it as they keep hold of this giant beast. The one to their right looks to be a knight of some kind, clad in very hellish looking armor, as all of it pulses a dull red, like plates shifting in lava as they expand slightly and then contract. The one to their left looks to be a 6-armed creature that each of the arms possesses a really strong magical aura to it, as their own face has a mask that looks like a skull on top of it, and the rest of their face is covered by a hooded cloak. The one to their left looks to be almost phasing in and out of reality, as like you find it difficult to concentrate on this one, as they never really seem to like quite be there as you stare at them. The one on the farthest right does wield a war drum that is massive. As you guys approach, they start pounding on this and giving like a very rhythmic war beat.
Okay, so level 20 adventurers. Got it. Horu is, like I said, not gonna go in their way. They parted the fucking mushroom forest. They could probably part her soul in two. She's instead going to ride next to the one walking in front, assuming that man doesn't give her a dirty look that shows I'm going to murder you if you get even 1 inch closer than me.
So the arms are crossed behind their back, as like they kind of tilt their head to look up at you as you get closer. Uh, you feel very uneasy at the glance, like enough to give you a decent pause to be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Horu's gonna roll an insight to see what the fuck, like what's the look he's giving her right now.
Yeah, go roll insight. Let's see how this goes.
Oh.
You get an overwhelming feeling of death, and not like your your uh your god death. No, like just straight like death. Like it. That's the moment where your life flashes before your eyes very briefly.
Oh. Oh. I'm gonna roll a d20. Lower Horu is not gonna get any closer than the way she is. Higher, she's gonna grow parables. Okay, yeah, she's not getting any closer. She stops. She understands. She gives the man a nod, being like, "Okay, yep, keep
So
on going."
so as you pause, he looks straight back at the city, uh, and you hear a voice. It, if you didn't know better, you would say it's in your head, but it is loud enough that it's absolutely coming from this man in front of you. I have come for the heart of the city. You have 6 months to give it to me, or all of you will perish. This is my last and final offer. You will receive no mercy. He the hands come out from behind the back. They gesture a spell, and he like at the end of the spell, like it's a bunch of intricate like finger work. It's just a punch, and like you see this like ring of energy just shoot out towards the gates of Framework, and you hear the audible as like the gates give way partially. Like they have been bent by this, and the hooded man turns, gets onto the bat, and they take off into the forest, and behind them it like twists back with like a very unnatural like spring as it like snaps back into place.
That's one way to make an entrance.
And that's how we're gonna end today's session.
Horu's blinking heavily, very happy that she did not get any closer.